I don't know about you, but I'm always curious about how much people make on YouTube. Since my channel is starting to gain some momentum, I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you how much I earn right now as a small creator. Because if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, you should know how much you can actually make so that you have realistic expectations. Today, I will share my monthly earnings, how long it's taken me to get to this point, and what I think the future realistically looks like for me. So whether you want to do this yourself or you're just straight up curious, let's get into it right now. On average, I've been making around 160 US or 220 Canadian a month. This has changed recently and I'll break that down. As a quick reminder, before you can make any money on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Once you obtain this, you qualify for the YouTube Partner Program and will be able to start making money from ad revenue. That's the only way I am making money at the moment, like most other small creators. But there are other perks, as I will talk about in a bit. I started my channel in November of 2020, and I joined the YouTube Partner Program in February of 2022. So it took me around 14 to 15 months to get monetized. And I had about 50 or 60 videos on my channel. As a stay-at-home dad, I really didn't have much time to put into the channel, so I imagine this number will be different for everyone. I have since started a second YouTube channel, and this time around, since I know what I'm doing, it's growing much quicker. So depending on your experience, the monetization process could be widely different. And FYI, since February of 2022 to December 2022, I've gone from 1,000 to 3,000. So things are snowballing. While I hadn't had any big spikes with videos taking off through my entire YouTube journey, last month I finally got a tiny taste of what it's like making a video that does gain some traction. So let's take a peek. So usually I was making anywhere from $5 to $7 a day US, but then I made my Xbox Series X review and check this out. Boom, $37 a day. While that video is starting to slow down a bit, my daily average has climbed up to almost double what I was making before. So in November, I made $306 US, and December seems like it'll be similar, maybe 350 or so. Check this out too. In the last 28 days alone, I have obtained 775 subs. Awesome. Now every video doesn't spike the channel like this, sadly, but you can imagine when you start getting more consistent views on your videos, how much you could make. The downside, which often happens, is videos lose their rankings pretty quick. Things flatline. So while these daily numbers are nice, you can't rely on them in the long run. They're subject to change. Like, look at this. I made a follow-up video talking about a cool feature on the Xbox, right? It started off hot and got picked up in the algorithm. Then to see if maybe I could get the video performing even better, I changed the headline and the video dropped from the algorithm. Things were going really well with that video. It was gaining new subs and potential revenue, and then it just vanished because YouTube didn't like my change, and that sucks. I just thought you should know about some of the ups and downs. It's not very reliable. So for most of the year, I was averaging about $120 US a month, and then these last couple months, it looks like it's doubling, which is great. But here's the problem with a channel like mine. As you can tell, my topics are all over the map. I'll talk about Xbox, then make a video on why you should sauna, then talk about why you need a bidet, and I personally love the variety, but it makes it very hard to build an audience and for advertisers to want to work with me, right? Think about if someone joins my channel because they think I'm a tech channel. Then in my next video, I'm like, this is the best t-shirt I've ever had. They might unsubscribe or at least not watch my videos, not engage with them. That's one of the main reasons it took me so long to monetize, because I didn't have a targeted audience. And it's the same with advertisers. Now there will be smart ones who figure out how to capitalize on channels like mine, but that will only happen once I get bigger. But let's face it, a channel with 100,000 subs, let's say a channel who focuses on fail videos, what are you gonna sell that audience? What are advertisers gonna sell that audience? Sure, you might make some money with ads, but I think the real money is with affiliate links and sponsors, right? Let's say you build custom computers and you have a loyal audience of only 10,000. But when you say, hey, you should buy this thermal paste, it's the best one, that audience is gonna listen to you and you'll probably make way more money than you would if you had 100,000 subs on a fail channel. And also companies would pay through the teeth to sponsor you because they know your audience is so loyal, that's really gonna help you grow and earn monthly revenue. So don't get too caught up in the numbers of subs, it's the quality that matters. Now, once I realized this, I created a second channel because I love talking about cameras and growing my YouTube channel, so I created the SAD Studio. So if you follow me over there, you will know every video I make is either about finding the best gear to use on my YouTube channel or about how to grow my YouTube channel. My audience engages with each video and it's awesome. I love it. Join me over there if you'd like. I'd love to have you. But back to this channel. I had mentioned there were other perks, so let me talk about those. I'm not quite at the level of sponsorship yet. I get why creators do this. It's way too volatile otherwise. We need to make a stable living in order to make better content. And I think most of the audience understands this. But because I have done all kinds of honest reviews on so many different topics, I'm getting lots of companies reaching out to me who want me to review their product. People are sending me all kinds of stuff. I've had some success recently with my clothing reviews, so a lot of clothing companies contact me and send me free clothes. Some of the products I receive I talk about, some I don't. The fun thing is I'm honest with these companies out of the gate. I tell them, you can send me your product, but if it sucks, I'm not going to review it. And you know what? The companies that actually believe in their products send it without even hesitating. And I love that. Others are like, well, promise you'll make a video first. I just delete those ones. Oh, hey, Feobach, I want to quickly shout you out. They aren't paying me or anything for this, but these guys were the first company to believe in me and sent me a bunch of their clothes. At first, I had no intention of reviewing their products because I thought it was probably garbage, but after a few months of wearing their clothes, they were so good I had to review them. Check them out if you want. Although Feobach, if you are listening, I want more colors, guys. Your new designs are too flashy. Give us older people your high quality clothing, but in beautiful colors. Now, it's getting to the point where I'm starting to receive products which add up to hundreds or more per month, so my ad revenue isn't huge right now, but the products are a really fun perk for me. Here's something interesting. When you look at how much I make for the different topics, some areas are worth more than others. Fashion, for example, seems to be making more than gaming, so if I target more on clothing reviews, I would earn a higher RPM, or revenue per mil, or revenue per 1,000 views. And this number, this is the main number you want to look for. You can use it to get an idea of how much most creators make with some basic math. Look at the different RPM for each topic. Interesting, right? But then you have to consider, okay, I see that fashion makes more money than, say, gaming, but volume matters too. You could make quadruple the money talking about high-end footwear, but maybe only receive 1/100th of the volume because no one is searching for handmade leather shoes. Although Nike shoe channels seem to get a lot of views. I know that if I retarget this channel to talk to, say, the tech crowd or gamers, or to just talk about clothing, it would be a lot easier for me to make more money and grow a targeted audience, but that's why I made this second channel, because I want this channel to continue to have variety. I love not even knowing what I'm going to talk about next, just going with the wind. It's exciting for me. And I want my audience to experience the passion I bring to whatever I'm into at the moment. So if you want to follow this channel, please know that I'm going to talk about all kinds of things, but the common theme that they have is that they will either teach you something interesting or talk about something that brings more joy in life. I like finding ways to make every day better, and I can honestly say whether it's a review or just advice, I will always be honest about what I'm doing and speak passionately about it. I'm really excited for the future of both my channels. Thanks to everyone that supported my channel with subs, likes, and comments. And to my new audience, welcome. Glad to have you. I'm going to share a couple random videos on the screen, so be sure to check out one of those next. Oh, and if you'd like to join me on my other channel, I will leave a link to that in the comments and description, but only join that one if you are interested in camera gear and growing a YouTube channel. Otherwise, just sub to this channel for everything else. See you next time on The Sad Life.